Hey guys, it's Walt. Welcome back to Monster Hunter Portable 3rd. In this episode, I'd actually like to revisit an old friend in the online hall, because I did not fully explain the Qurupeco fight. Qurupeco just happens to be one of the key quests here, so that works out to my benefit since I'll have to do these anyway later on. Also, the list of the key quests for 3-star is the Barath quest, the Royal Ludroth quest, the Qurupeco quest, and the Arzuris quest. But for now, I'm just gonna do the Qurupeco quest, and I'll most likely do the others off screen since there's no need to really show all that. The only reason why I'm like, oh, I need to redo Qurupeco is because it turns out I only explained half the fight because the guy died so quickly. And I figured I'd continue to show off the deserted island because you only got to see the gathering. You haven't actually experienced any combat on this map, so may as well spread all that good stuff. Now, I'm thinking Qurupeco starts around 2 or 5 on this map, but honestly, I can't remember. It's a nice map, though. I do like this map. Just the scenery. It's kind of like Misty Peaks in that aspect, that this map is very varied. It's like the little river last area, the cliffs in this area off in the distance. And it's like, and as we travel from 2 to 5, we'll be at those cliffs. It's all sorts of cool stuff. Now, the main thing that I forgot with Qurupeco to explain, I was about to say some things don't change according to that cutscene that you started in, but the main thing I did not explain to Qurupeco is what a fire elemental monster can do. Because he never hit me with any of his fire attacks. Also, I'm gonna kill this Ludroth just so I can actually fight. I wanted to get hit by one of his attacks, as weird as that sounds. Because his fire attacks inflict a status effect known as Fire Blight, which will essentially drain the red health of your health bar, and if you're out of red health, it'll start draining your green health. Hit me, bruh. Yeah, it does a little bit of damage. Anyway, as you can see, I'm been inflicted with a Fire Blight, or burn, whatever you want to call it. Now as kind of like real life, to stop a fire, you just stop, drop, and roll. If you roll, well, 3 times, the fire will go out for sure. This is true for all blights. If you roll around, the duration of the blight will shorten quite a bit. However, Fire Blight's the only one that ends quick enough to where that's a viable strategy, so I'd only recommend it there. Now, an interesting detail about Fire Blight is that if you actually roll in water while Fire Blighted, it only takes 1 roll to get rid of it. I can speak English. Get rid of it. So, if you're in an area like 5, or honestly in this map, just keep an eye on where water is and maybe focus on fighting the Qurupeco in aquatic areas. It's always a good strategy, honestly. Ow. Now, the other attack I just never explained. You may have noticed while Qurupeco's flying, he may kind of spray this green puke kind of thing. Well, that does something. I also threw that too late. That green puke, I guess that's what I'll call it, just because it's fun to say. It basically inflicts you with fire defense down, which does exactly what it sounds like. It decreases your fire resistance. It's like one of the very few large monsters in the series that can inflict a status effect like that, which lowers your elemental resistance. It's, again, goes into Qurupeco being unique. Stop that. Thank you. He's about to summon something that we haven't fought yet. I believe the Royal Udroth, judging by the call that he made. Also, I want to make sure to break his wings, because I do need a Flintstone from him. And I've been inflicted with that status effect, so that's going to be fun if I get hit by any of his fire attacks. Also, I forgot to paintball him. Something to do if you forget to paintball a monster is just very closely look at their shadow when they fly away. So you slide that way, so you just go point your hunter in that direction, and then you look on the map, see where the arrow is pointing, and the Qurupeco is headed that way. So he's gone to either 9 or 10. Qurupeco on this map eats in 10, since Qurupeco is a connoisseur of fish. Yeah, I mean, fish is good, I guess. I've never really been a huge fan of seafood. Mainly just because when I was like a baby, whenever I ate shrimp, I'd puke. Not that I'm actually like allergic to shrimp. Oh, I used all my sonic bombs. But I just have not had the courage to try it since being told that like every week during my childhood. And I might be allergic. I don't want to find out though, the hard way. Because I'm sure that won't be fun. But about the only seafood I'll eat is pretty much just tuna. And sometimes flounder. Flounder is pretty good. Oh, Jesus, that hurt. As you can see, fire defense down is pretty dangerous. And I'm glad we're in the in Area 10 where the entire area is just water. Also, he just made the fire defense even worse. Because apparently that's a thing he can do. I thought it was just one level kind of thing, but apparently there's 2 levels of that debuff. Yay. And of course, Ludroths just hate me. And he's probably going to buff him too, which is just fantastic. Doesn't matter since I got double kill. He's just doing a dance over there. And now he's trying to summon the Royal Ludroth, which is not fun. Doesn't help that I just lost my sharpness, so that sucks. Do I try to go for the sharpen? If I hide behind this pillar, I should be okay. When your monster, listen to me. When your hunter does that kind of like pause kind of thing, it means another large monster has spotted you. I don't know why that's a game mechanic, but it is. Also, way to call for backup and then immediately leave. He's gonna back down. Bye, guy. We'll get to you in a few episodes. Yeah, you attacked that air. Show who's boss. I think I can eat. Yeah, he's too slow. Can't keep up. Wish I knew what call this was. Also, I really need to break that that thing. Another common misconception I've seen a lot of new players have about the series is that, like, when you bounce off of parts, some people think you don't do any damage. That is incorrect. You still do damage, it's just since it's likely an armored part, it's not much damage. Okay, there's the other break. Now his entire body is broken, so hopefully his life will be broken soon. Another thing you can do with Qurupeco, if you're lucky, you can kind of hit his like little chest thingy to. He can interrupt his buffs, and he'll actually accidentally play them for you, which is really interesting as well. Also, please stop calling him. I hope him getting angry. Stop that. I have a feeling it didn't, though. However, Royal Ludroth has not arrived yet, so it's possible that I did interrupt it. It's kind of weird interruption, but I'll take it. Oh, well, okay, that guy is just standing in the entrance. Nothing's going on here, guy. You can just kind of ignore us. Okay, that's good. That's good. Check that. Keep checking. I almost got carded. Also, there's a shiny over there, and I kind of want to risk my life for it. Also, I really keep forgetting. You know, we'll search for Qurupeco in a moment. We have loot to get. That was not worth... Oh, it was totally worth it. I could probably use the Yukima points, honestly. I was afraid I was going to get hit. And of course, since this is a multiplayer hunt, it's going to take a little while. Also, I love it when that happens. So if you kind of knock over a monster that's flying, they will just fall to the ground, and the animation when they do is hilarious. I have to keep attacking. Thanks for the heals, my dude. Sorry, that animation was pretty funny. Bruh, what did I do to you? Come on, man. Also, so we don't lose this guy. So I have a feeling he's almost dead and he's going to retreat to his... Actually, I have more than just a feeling. I know, because his icon's flashing and I have Capture Grew. So... this fight will be over soon enough. Oh, no, you're dying in here. Where? Okay, the Royal Ludroth is just gonna mess him up a little bit. Push him over. Honestly, this is probably not a good place to be, since I'm up against the corner between a bird and a sponge. Two weird things to be between, but it's pretty threatening, actually. Doesn't sound like it is, but... some weird monsters in this series. Okay. Calm down, my dude. Now, an annoying thing about flying monsters in general is that sometimes they'll skip an area. They'll just pass through it. I don't believe Qurupeco ever goes to this area, so he just kind of gets from 5 to 7. It's always fun chasing a monster across the map. But it is what it is. Can't really be helped. Should be any day now that he dies. See, if I were smart, I would have brought traps, but I very rarely capture monsters just because, I don't know, killing them feels satisfying. I can't help it. I thought this quest wouldn't take this long with this hammer, but apparently it's not that strong. And Qurupeco's weak is to ice, so if you do have elemental weapons, definitely use ice if you have them. Also, I barely killed that guy in time. I'm glad I did though. So then we've had to follow him too late, wake him up. Yeah, that just would have taken a lot of time. Did I just get 3? Yeah, I did just get 3 scales from him. What a guy. I don't even remember what exactly I need from him. Other than, I believe, a flintstone. Or 2. So, I think you only get like 1 flintstone per quest since it's his wing break, so... Gonna probably have to do this guy again. Off screen? As I believe I've explained everything with this guy. Honestly, this guy... could write a book about this guy, because he has a lot of unique things. I love the Qurupeco though. I do miss the concept of basically having like a hunting horn as a monster. It's really cool. I might be fighting several Quirupecos at this rate. And no Flintstone still. It's a smaller one than our first one. It's not really a baby, but it was younger. Oh, that's right. We weren't in town, so I forgot where we were. I probably don't need to buy pickaxes yet, because, you know, my wallet could use some buffing. Also, what's up, my dude? New drink quest. It's probably like hunt Qurupeco or something. No, hunt Baroth. Okay, that's even scarier. We'll get to Baroth though. Baroth is an interesting guy. I'm gonna say he's like really bad, but that's just because I have personal experience with Baroth. That makes him a bit scary. Let's see, what did that hammer need? 1 flintstone. Okay, thank goodness there's only 1. I need monster bone L's, which come from Baroth, I believe. So we'll have to fight Baroth anyway. May as well upgrade this. I don't want to equip it though. Which this will be upgraded to a water hammer. It's actually a really nice water hammer, like looking wise. I like it. So, and just come with green. That's all that matters. Typically, I don't really recommend making bone weapons early on, just because they won't get green sharpness for a while. Like, okay, well, bad example. Wood hammer is also pretty bad, but you know, they just won't get green for a while. Oh, this is something I could talk about. I could actually technically make the Qurupeco hammer right now without fighting Baroth, because this one requires Monster Bone M instead of Monster Bone L. However, there's a difference between forging a weapon and upgrading into the weapon. Upgrading into the... oh, that's the wrong weapon. Upgrading into the weapon takes less materials and is cheaper. So, if you can... if you want... actually, most of the time I just forge, but... if you want to build into the flint plant, I actually recommend going into the wood path, since you already have the wooden hammer. So, definitely do that. Let's see, do I want to upgrade the farm? Can't afford that, as tempting as that is. Everything I want's expensive, honestly. Like, it's really expensive. This is a very deep game, and as you can probably tell, just from the fact that I'm still explaining stuff, like... how many episodes in there will be? Like 11? Like, there's... I'd say almost too much, but honestly, I love it. Also, apparently worms can be used as fertilizer. So you can just use worms a lot. Why can't I use more? Oh, it's because I'm out of worms. No, I have worms. Game just hates me, I guess. Basically, each row, when you fertilize it, increases the row level, which will yield more items. Oh, Wyvern's Dung uses it on every row. Good to know. After I wasted it. And certain items increase the row level more than just one. I believe you get one of these items from Baroth, so he's probably the guy to farm if you want to farm your farm. Heh. uh, is that really a pun? I don't know. Puns are fun, though. Oh, I ought to just not leave you to all this farming stuff, so... On the next episode of Monster Hunter Purple Third, we'll tackle on an actual new large monster instead of revisiting Qurupeco. I'll see you guys then.